Good afternoon everyone. I thought I'd do a quick video to show you how to do a one sheet wonder with the Nothing's Better Than stamp set. You can get dies to go with it as well. This is the Nothing's Better Than stamp set. It's got a lot of different sentiments which I'm going to show you in a moment. It's on page 87 of the annual catalogue, and it does have dies to go with it which will cut out the word cookies, cocktails, coffee and chocolate, and also cut out the coffee cup, the cookie, the chocolates and the cocktail as well. So first of all, I'll just show you some cards I've done with it. So this is one, Connie Stewart actually designed this set at Stampin' Up. She's $1 million seller. And this is the card that she designed. A day without coffee is like, just kidding, I have no idea. There's that one. This one is with cocktails. Today is a cocktails kind of day. I haven't put a sentiment inside, but this one is in Coastal Cabana and also Flirty Flamingo. Today is a cocktails kind of day, and I don't know if you can see the glitter there around the edge of the glass and the ice cubes and the actual stem of the glass. So today is a cocktails kind of day because adulting is hard. And then this is a slightly different one which says, you're just like cookies, you make everything better. Today is a cookies kind of day. And then I used the Give It a Whirl dies. I did two cards, similar sort of colours. The Give It a Whirl dies are wonderful because you can just turn the wheel. And today's plan: consume coffee and be awesome, consume chocolates and be awesome, or consume cookies and be awesome. So that gives you a choice. I hope to do a video on that another day. I did this at my Stampin' Chat Zoom meeting last Thursday. I do that every fortnight and it's free. So if anybody wants to join in and get the link, just contact me and I'll give that to you. So today we're going to do this card front, and I'm going to do it as a one sheet wonder. So I've already cut my cardstock to 10.5 by 7 because I've put a score line at 3.5 that way and at 5 1/4 that way, because if you want to have a mat underneath that's going to be 5.5 by 3 3/4 to go on 5 7/8 by 4 1/8, then I think it's easier to actually cut and score your large sheet first to the correct size so it'll come out straight like that. Right, so let's get started. So I've actually lined up the stamps. So I've put the outline stamp at the top of the block and the infill stamp at the bottom. So that's the coffee cup, similar with the chocolates, similar with the cookie, and that's the three I've got. This is a really lovely little stamp they've got as well, just this little star shape, which you'll notice here. So these are the sentiments, just to show you how many different sentiments you can use. So this one says, today is a cocktails kind of day because adulting is hard. A day without coffee is like, just kidding, I have no idea. Today's plan: consume chocolate and be awesome. Today is a chocolate kind of day, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be too. You're just like cookies, you make everything better. So you can see out of those sentiments, I have got 5 different combinations, and obviously you could combine all the other designs as well. So that's just to show you the variety. Now, just in preparation, it's quite good to stamp out. This is what these leftover pieces of cardstock are very useful for, stamping out your sentiments ahead of time so that all you have to do is to get scissors and cut them. I'm probably not going to finish off the cards in this video, but I'm just going to show you how to stamp the one sheet wonder. So let's see. I'm going to start first of all. If you can see, there's 4 coffee cups at different angles. That's going to be the starting point. So the best thing is, I think, to choose one particular thing that you want to feature and then doing it. So I want one there, one at an angle, sort of like perhaps like that, one like that. I'm just going to take that off for now, and I'm going to put that in the center to make it easier, and one like that. So I'll just vary that now. And they're all going to come out. Now actually what I might do now is do these ones landscape. I haven't done this before, so this is going to be interesting. I'm just going to do 3 coffee cups in the landscape one, like that. Sorry, not landscape, that's portrait, that's landscape. Okay, so just see if I can find my cloth to clean that with, and I'm just going to put the other stamp on ready. Okay, so now I'm going to go for my cookie next, because that's the next biggest stamp. And so first of all, on the landscape one, and I want to vary it a bit perhaps. I'm just going to put 2 on, I think. Whoops, that didn't come out very well. Let's see if I can do that a bit better. And hopefully it won't show too much. So these are going to go this way, just to remind myself. 1 there. In fact, I think with this one I'll just do 3 like that, and I'll do 1 like that. So I've done 3 on the portrait ones and 2 on the landscape ones. I'm just going to rub that off because I've got some ink on the block. So the last one is the chocolates. So that is probably where the sentiment's going to go, but you know, it's okay. So again, vary the angle that you put them on at. So I can always wipe. This is a large mat I've got. So I'm now going to, in fact, I'm going to put 1 there to cover up that splodge I've managed to get on there. So cleaning off my, got a bit over enthusiastic there with the ink. I'm actually going to move that, I think, in the centre. Will be easier because the balance is better if the stamp is in the centre. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do, I think, might put a 3rd up there and up there, and a little bit poking through there, and possibly I could get away with that, and a little bit in there. Okay, I think I might just, you can over-gild the lily if you're not careful. But I notice I could do with a bit down here, and perhaps just a little bit over here. Okay, so that's done my outline stamps. So now I'm going to take the infill stamps. So I'll just start with the chocolate. I've got 3 browns here, so I'm going to use soft suede. So the early espresso is the outline stamp. I'm just going to see what the soft suede looks for the chocolates. And I'm doing this at an angle, so forgive me if I make a few mistakes. I might actually do different colours, so I think I'll do soft suede for a couple. So that one there. Can you see how quick and easy it is? Now you can use blends to colour these in with. Obviously you can use Stampin' Write markers if you want to. You could use your blender pen. So I'm doing this at quite an angle, so you can see it's not too difficult to do, even though I'm not right above it with my eyes, I can still manage to do it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my early espresso. I think it's going to be a bit dark if it's just early espresso, so I'm going to stamp it off and then stamp it on and get it slightly lighter, like that. And do that one. So the one that's going to take longer is going to be the coffee cups if I want to do them all different colours. So I'll just do that. And there. And I think that's all those chocolates. So now I turn it landscape again to do these 3. Obviously you could do them all landscape if you wanted to, if you didn't want to have to be turning it backwards and forwards. And because it's going to be a background, you know what? It doesn't really matter if it's not precise, I don't think. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm not brilliant at housework. So it's right. Now I'm going to do the cookies. So I'm just going to put that in the centre, I think. So I've got crumb cake here for the cookies, because to me crumb cake is a cookie colour. And it's a nice warm brown. Just going to turn that. Hang on, I didn't. There we go. And do this one. Like that. getting it better now. This one like that. And then the portrait ones. I usually find when I'm applying a second stamp, it's better to rock it on. So you start from the bottom and just slowly, a bit like an aeroplane coming into land, go slowly forward to get it onto the other side. There's one here I've left out. So that's that one. Okay, so that's all the cookies down. And now I have the fun of deciding what colour I want to do the coffee cups. So I thought that I would vary this. So the first lot I'm going to do are going to be bright. So if I just find the coffee cup. So I need to have my cleaning, my chamois or whatever you're using for a cleaning cloth. So I'm just going to do the first one. This one is Mango Melody. So this is using the brights. And then I'm going to do Coastal Cabana. So I'm using my stamping spots, which are really quick and easy if you don't want to take time opening up your ink pads. So there's the Coastal Cabana. Now I'm going to take Granny Apple Green. And I'm going to put that there. And then what I might do, I could have taken Daffodil Delight, but I think what I'll do is probably do another, saying that, I'll just quickly go and get Daffodil Delight. It's here. I've got all my, I keep my stamping spots in their colour families in a large stamp case, which is great, because then I can easily access them. And this is the Daffodil Delight. So there's the Daffodil Delight. So there's the brights for you. And if I put those away, now I've got some subtle colours. So I'm going to start with the lightest one, which is So Saffron. Probably just do that again because it hasn't come out this side very well. So I'll just do that again like that. Can you still see that? Yeah, you can. If I just move it up a bit, I think you can see that. If I just move those out of the way. There we go. Hi, Jenny. Good to see you. This is a one sheet wonder I'm doing with the Nothing's Better Than stamp set, as you can see. Made a bit of a mess of this. I'll probably put a long sentiment over that to cover it, but we'll see. So that was Pool Party again. And then I'm going for Blushing Bride. There. Just clean off. I've still got some early espresso on the stamp set. And then I'm just going to go for the soft sea foam. So this one is pastel colours. So there you go. So that's subtles and that's brights. And then I can decide on my backgrounds later. These are the portrait ones. So let's see what I've got. It might be nice to do one with a purple, I think. So I've got Highland Heather here. So I think I'm going to go for Highland Heather. It is definitely quicker with stamping spots. Now this one I could do all the same colour, or I could do two different colours. I think I might do a Highland Heather, two Highland Heather, and I think I might do one. I've got Petal Pink here. I'm going to do one Petal Pink. There we go. So that's two in one colour and one in the other. And then the last one, let's see, I might do in Calypso Coral and Pear Pizzazz and Petal Pink. So I'll do three on this one. So here's a tip. I'm going to start with the Calypso Coral, the Petal Pink. And without cleaning the stamp, because they're both orange, I'm going to put the Calypso Coral on and just stamp it straight on, and then I will clean. I've just cleaned off before I apply the Pear Pizzazz. And there's the Pear Pizzazz. So there we go. Calypso Coral is a bit dark actually, but no matter, I think it will do. So I'm just going to get my trimmer and I shall trim that down. Here it is. So because I've done the score lines exactly where I want to cut, I just put the score lines straight on, cut like that, turn it round, make sure that the score liners in the gully, as it were, and then do this one. Now, I did make a bit of a mess of that one, so I'll probably turn it... Oh dear, the other side's a bit of a mess too. What I could do therefore, if you make a mess of one of them, is I could cut these out and I could put them on dimensionals on another card. So I could cut that cookie out and put it on dimensionals on another card. So here you can see, I'll put that one aside, I've got a landscape and I've got two portraits, okay? So then, if I just grab myself a pair of scissors, or paper snips I should call them, I can decide what I want to highlight. So I might want cookies on one. So I'm not going to finish off the cards, but if I just put cookies there, and then I just decide, oh, quite like the today's plan consume. So today's plan, I probably would want to cut that down. So do you know, you can eyeball it. You don't always need to use a trimmer. You just use your eyes and try and keep it straight if you can. Today's plan, consume cookies and be awesome. So I'm just going to cut that one off there, cut it off there, and just cut it along there and there. So that would be, and I'd probably put the cookies on early espresso cardstock. Today's plan, consume cookies and be awesome. Then I might want to change, so I might want to do coffee on this one. So if you've got your sentiments already stamped out, you're good to go. It's pretty good to make multiples of these cards. So coffee there. Today is a coffee kind of day. So if I just do that, and if I just cut there and there and there, and I can see that's not really very straight. Today is a coffee, and then I've got here kind of day. So I might want to vary this. So if I just cut this bit first and this bit here, it looks quite nice sometimes if you just cut this like that at an angle and you just slot it in there. Today is a coffee kind of day. And obviously I would do the same with that one as well. So that just gives you an idea of how to do a one sheet wonder. There's the card that I originally showed you. Today's plan, consume chocolate. You can see the variety of different sentiments you can do with this. It's just incredible. To suit different people, whether they're a coffee drinker, a coffeeholic, or a chocoholic, or a cookieholic, or even I won't say alcoholic, they really love cocktails. You've got cards basically to suit everybody. So there's one, there's another, and here's, I think, my favourite one. And this is actually why I bought the set, because I had the Give It a Whirl dies and thought, I saw a video, one of the demonstrators had done it, and I just thought, I've got to get that. Nothing's better than set to do these whirly cards with it. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed it. Have a great day. Enjoy doing some gardening or whatever, and see you soon. Goodbye.